Hey, yo, this is Make Sense. I'm your host, Kelly Barnes. I'm here with some sad, tragic news today. It's being reported all over social media that Memphis' own super producer, Tay Keith, has passed away today at the age of 29. Um, Legendary, one of the biggest producers in the history of the city, man. No word yet on the cause of death, but the whole industry is shocked. From Block Boy JB, De Niro Love, Key Glock, just the whole industry, man. Um, Very humble, down to earth guy. From Memphis to Nashville, people in the music industry have been pouring out their love to his family. And man, one of the biggest, like when I was looking at some of these records that Tay Keith produced, it's like mind blowing. Like for him to be able to, for him to produce Sexy Red's Pound Town and Get It Sexy, that's crazy. MTSU graduate. Um, I actually first met Tay Keith in 2018. I'll tell the story about me meeting Tay Keith in a second. um, but one of the things that blew my mind about Tay Keith was that he had the biggest rap records in the city in 2018, and he was still attending college in Nashville, MTSU. And when I was hearing the records that he had produced and the fact that he was still in school, like I was so proud of him because I knew like if these were my records, I don't think I would have been mature enough at that age to be able to stay in school, get my education and simultaneously at the same time produce the hottest records in the industry. So man, to big shout out to Tay Keith for that, man. Just a couple of these records, just so y'all can just kind of get a grasp of how great of a producer Tay Keith was. So I already said Sexy Red Pound Town, Sexy Red Get It Sexy. He also produced that, the first time we heard Block Boy JB was Look Alive. Or was it Shoot? He also produced Look Alive. He produced the Block Boy JB and Drake Look Alive. He produced Block Boy JB Shoot. He produced Travis Scott Sicko Mode. He produced Drake Nonstop. He produced Family Reunion by Drake and also First Person Shooter by Drake. He produced Takashi 69 Stupid. He produced Russian Cream by Key Glock. Big Mama by Lotto. He produced Pooh Shiesty's Main Slime. The list is endless, man. I could go on for days, about the records that he produced. In a short time, he was able to come. In that short time, he was able to probably produce for every artist in the game. I mean, even Beyonce. He got a record with Beyonce, Before I Let Go, which was a great record. That was able to kind of showcase his his ability to do pop and R&B records too. You know what I'm saying? He got records with Eminem, Travis Scott. Like I said, I'm gonna give you a story about the time I met Tay Keith one time. Which I've tried a lot of things, and back at this time, 2008, I was trying my hand in produce and I was trying my hand in promoting, club promoter. So I had a University of Memphis homecoming party, and I guess you would say my lead promoter was DJ Yo. Back in 2008, everybody know DJ Yo like had the team parties like on lock, like so he had crazy parties back then. So me from knowing that, I got DJ Yo to promote the party with me, and so we at the party, and I got a couple of my friends with me, and we sitting outside the venue just having a conversation. Me, DJ Yo, my homegirl, a couple of my partners, and Tay Keith, who I'm just meeting, who was with DJ Yo and a couple other guys who I didn't know. And that's when I was introduced to Tay Keith, and he was kind of telling me the records that he had produced already. Like they were basically local records. Like I think he had a crazy record with Black Youngsters, like some crazy Moneybag Yo records, like anybody in the city, some Young Dolph records. Like he had the biggest records in the city at the time. And he was like 19 at Middle Tennessee State. I'm like, I couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he was still had he was still had the maturity to be able to still be going to school, even though having the biggest records. That was crazy to me. So they're telling me that, and DJ Yo basically telling me that, and Tay Keith, he's telling me the records he's produced, and I'm like, that's crazy, bro. Like, I'm very proud of you for that. You know what I'm saying? And like he's literally sitting right beside me, and I'm like, bro, I'm proud of you, like big brother, little brother type thing. You know what I'm saying? And so we having a conversation. You know, it's dark. It's probably like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and we having a conversation, like 6 or 7 of us, like like Tay Keith right here beside me, my girl standing right here beside me. It's a person across from me. You know, so we in kind of like in a huddle, just trying to give you a picture of where we at. So, um, all of a sudden, DJ Yo, like who I said is the promoter, my lead promoter, he goes over to the door to kind of walk a group of people in. I kind of see out of the corner of my eye, like out of my peripheral, I see a group of people, maybe 6 or 7 people, maybe look like may have been 4 guys and 3 girls, something like that. They walk into the door. So I guess he go over to the door to kind of greet them in, you know what I mean? Because it's his party, his name is on the flyer and all that type of stuff, so they expecting to see Yo. So he goes to the door, so I guess to greet them and walk them in. And we continue to have the conversation. Like I say, me, Tay Keith, my friend girl, and another partner of mine, and a couple of their friends. So we having a conversation still about the records and the music industry and just the club, the club scene and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, DJ Yo walks back over and gets back into the conversation with us. So um, as he gets back over to the conversation with us, the guys, I just noticed some people walk off. I guess I'm not really paying attention because, like I said, it's dark and we're having a conversation. So a group of people walk off that he was just at the door with, and I guess a few people walked in. So as they kind of get a distance away, it's like a argument start between DJ Yo and the guys who I'm looking. Everybody that was in the conversation, we're looking because it's like they loud, and now we're noticing there's some kind of disagreement. Yo was having a back and forth with them, so they exchanged words and they walked off, kind of out of sight because, like I say, it's dark. So we continued talking. I kind of asked DJ Yo what that was about. He was kind of explaining to me what it was, and okay, he was explaining to me what it was. And next thing you know, boom, boom, shots fired in the city. Like, we in Memphis. You already know how it go down. We at the club, shots fired. Everybody get down. Right, so they make a right on the block. They make a right onto the main street. Everybody get up. Nobody shot. Tay Keith get up. Like I said, he right beside me. He's good. My girl, like, she got on a dress. She like super dirty. Like my partner with me, he dirty. Like he scratched up. Like, from, you know what I'm saying? So, but everybody good. Nobody shot. But let me tell you how crazy it get. Man, them folk came back around. They turned around. And when they came back, they dropped me on the first shot. I didn't even hear it. All I know is I was on the ground. I was like face down. I was in disbelief. The only reason I knew I was shot because they had just shot initially the first time when nobody got shot. So have I got shot the first, like, that was crazy to get shot without even feeling it or even hearing it. I just was on the ground and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? So that happened, like, and I always, as Tay Keith was rising in the game and he was doing records with like everybody in the game, like the people on this list that I named, I was so happy that he didn't get shot or get hurt that day. I always was glad that, I was able to take that, what I'm saying, eat that and be okay, and everybody else was able to walk away. My friend that was homegirl that was there with me, my partners, they could have got shot, with being at a party like to support me. Tay Keith is at a party kind of supporting DJ Yo, and luckily everybody walked away. So that's my story. I met him and it was just crazy. Like I said, like the determination and the maturity that he had at that age to be still going to school while producing the biggest records in the city. Like, I wouldn't have been able to do it. I'm gonna be real, just be honest with everybody and myself. So the industry, the artists, they gonna miss Tay Keith. I'm gonna miss Tay Keith. I was always able, after that happened, to message him and he'll respond. He was always humble and down to earth. So you can't do nothing but respect that, man. Long live Tay Keith, and we gonna miss him, man. It's Make It Make Sense. I'm your host, Kelly Barnes, and I'm out.